Hello.
Okay, could you tell me a bit about yourself first?
Mhm.
And tell me why are you staying here in Vietnam?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
yeah.
please as slow as possible because I have to make Vietnamese subtitles for my friends and make sure that I can understand you.
Okay. So my name is Julia. I am 29 years old. I'm French. I come from Paris. You know that.
Yeah.
And in Paris, my work is a lawyer. But here I'm teaching English to some students and some children. And I came specifically for this project.
Yeah, thank you. So today we are gonna talk about the subject that having sex before marriage, and I wanna ask you some questions about that. Okay, the first question is, could you please tell us how do French people think people feel about that having sex before wedding?
Yeah, I think in France nowadays it is commonly accepted among young people that you can have sex before the wedding. I think the majority of people would accept that and find it normal and would not see that as a problem at all because mentality has really evolved. But you have to know though that some minority group, maybe some people that are more religious or more traditional, they would still continue to try to wait until the wedding. But this would be minority. I really think that now in France and in Europe, the majority would commonly accept that we can have sex before wedding.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so the next question, has it always been like that, or was it different?
No, yeah, of course not. It has not
Few years
always
ago.
been like that. Yeah, few years ago, especially women would feel uncomfortable of having sex before wedding. They would avoid doing that. They would wait until the wedding.
Why? Why?
Because we had the culture of our religions, and in France we have several major religions, which are Christianism, Islam, and Jewish religion. And in these three big religion, the belief is that people should wait until the wedding to have sex. So because this culture was very present in France and in Europe, people would avoid having sex before. They would wait to find a husband or a wife, and also they would not want people to talk about it.
How long ago?
I think it was a few generations ago, because my grandmothers, for example, they waited until the weddings, okay? So the grandmother generation would pay attention to that. They would not want their neighbors to think that they had sex before the wedding. And also the thing is that the generation of my grandmother would get married very younger. So if they get married at 16 or 17 or 18, it was easier to wait until the wedding. But now in France and in Europe today, we marry maybe at 25 or 30 years old. So
Older,
it's
much
older. So it's more difficult to wait because you meet people, you fall in love, you have relationships.
Really tighter and hard.
Yes. So because you have more relationship, it's very difficult to avoid sexual intercourse. And also because the society have changed a lot. So today it's fine. You can see sex on TV, on advertisement. You can see that everywhere. So the mentality evolved, the religion beliefs are less strong. So it is commonly accepted now.
So in short, it was different in the past.
Yes.
But nowadays it has changed.
Yes, of course. Few generations ago, it was very different. People would wait until the wedding, would try, or if they don't wait, they would hide or be ashamed of it.
Yeah. Maybe.
Or they would feel just uncomfortable about it. But today, it's totally fine.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Of
Thank you.
course. Bye.
Bye.